Out here on the res, being safe doesn't just come from locking your doors. It comes from who you let into your home. You see, something that we teach out here on the res is that spirits, especially dark ones, or other things, they can attach themselves to people who are walking down a road that they shouldn't be, or doing things that they're not supposed to be doing. And if you're not careful, if you spend too much time around somebody who's doing those things, whatever is following them might just start following you. This happened during my senior year of high school. My best friend was kicked out of her home and didn't have anywhere to go, so my parents let her live with us. I had a smaller bed, so she had to sleep in the same bedroom with my sister that was next to mine. Everything was good for a while until I heard the noises from my closet one night. And this always happened during the night when we were all asleep. The first few nights, it sounded as if a mouse was digging in the closet. I would get up, turn on the light, open the closet door, and there was nothing. My dad set some mouse traps in the closet thinking we would catch the little thing. Nothing was ever caught. Just about a week or so later, the noise grew louder, but this time it sounded like a human was digging through stuff in the closet. This is what started to freak me out. I got up, did the same thing, turned on the light, opened the closet, and nothing out of place. I do remember that an elder once told me that if you have something that belongs to somebody who has passed on, that was not gifted to you, they could come back and look for it. So I looked through my closet and everything was mine, so I know it couldn't be that. This went on for a couple of nights until I couldn't take it. I told my dad. He didn't really believe me at first. He still thought it was a mouse. I did try telling him that the noise was way too loud for a mouse to be making, so we swapped beds for a night. He slept in my room, and I ended up sleeping with my mom. It was the first time I slept good in a while. The next morning, my dad comes rolling out of my room looking sleep deprived. He finally believed me, so he ended up smudging the whole house. Everything was good for a few weeks, until one night, I was asleep, and whatever it was back, and it was even more loud. It freaked me out. I screamed for my dad. He came running in. As soon as he opened the door, the noise stopped, so we opened the closet. Same as always, nothing was misplaced. He ended up visiting one of his spiritual friends that ended up telling him that I had to tell the unwanted spirit that it was not welcome in my room and that it needed to leave. Well, it came back again. At this point I was fed up, almost angry. I was a teenager who was sleep deprived and so sick of it that I didn't even want to talk to it. So I yelled at it to leave my fucking room and be gone. That was the worst thing that I could have done at that time. Whatever it was, threw my closet door open and started knocking all around my room, circling with the knocks over and over. I couldn't see a shadow or anything. I just heard the loud knocks. I screamed. My dad came. Once again, when he opened the door, it stopped. He ended up smudging again. Everything was good for a while, until one night, I was sleeping. I would always keep the bathroom light on. My room was right next to it, so I could have some light shining into my room from underneath the door. Well, before this night, my dad would walk through the house and would walk to my room to check on me. It was always on random nights, and I would hear his footsteps coming whenever he would do it. Well, this night, I thought I heard my dad walking through the house. I could hear the footsteps coming closer to my room. I looked at the foot of the door and I saw a shadow, as if it was my dad at the door, ready to open it. But he didn't open the door. The door handle just jiggled. The footsteps then moved into the bathroom, and then whatever it was started scratching at the wall, where I was on the other side of it. That's when I fucking screamed. My dad came running in, and nothing was there. Nothing else happened after that. But the next day, my dad went back to his friend. He gave him something to smudge with. I don't remember exactly what it was. Then he also had somebody bless the inside and outside of the house. Things were good. My friend reconciled with her mom, and she moved back home. I didn't have anything else happen after that. It was gone. I was finally able to have some sleep. We did end up visiting my dad's friend. He said that he believes a dark spirit had attached itself to my friend because of the life that she lives. She's had a rough upbringing and has done some negative things to herself. He believes that the spirit loves to feed off of negative things, and it tried to test me as well. He also said that they always try to lead somebody off the right path. It does creep me out whenever I tell this story. It's something that I'll never forget. I do wonder if it was going to end up doing something to me, or if my friend continued to live with it. It still makes me shiver when I think about it. I do want to say that it never bothered my sister. As a matter of fact, she had no idea this was going on until I told her. I guess maybe it was trying to attach itself to me somehow. Thank you for allowing me to share with you. Have a good night.